Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to Dian Amar Channel. Dan terima kasih udah subscribe ya dan udah komen. Oke, kita langsung aja. Sekarang kita mau bikin video finance shock. Kamu harus siapin shock breaker yang bagus. Oh my god, yes. Nah, lupa. Oke, sekarang di Indonesia itu keuangan suami dan istri itu biasanya seperti ini ya. Uang suami, uang istri, uang istri, uang istri. Gimana dengan di sana di Mesir? Dan saya shocknya, saya kira kan akan seperti itu. Tapi ternyata enggak. Nah, waktu saya masih muda, belia banget, umur 21 tahun, mana pakai uang rial, mana lagi pakai belanjanya nggak ngerti bahasanya. Jadi aku udah pusing, jadi aku serahin semuanya, belanja dan uang semuanya dia yang ngurus mobil, rumah. Kalau rumah sih dikasih dari perusahaan ya, bukan dikasih pinjem gitu. Nah terus makan semuanya ya udahlah dia aja ngurus. Aku juga enggak mau yang nguasain karena aku ngerasa dia lebih tua dan dia yang lebih bijaksana dalam menghabiskan uang. Dia bilang kalau aku yang pegang uang nggak tahan, pokoknya pasti akan habis seperti itu. You understand me?
No.
Okay.
I hope you're not giving them wrong information.
Nah, I told them in Indonesia it was husband's money is wife's money,
Okay,
and wife's money is wife money. And then
That's a
it's
big
a
culture shock, by
culture
the way.
shock. And then I was also thinking that it's going to be happening to us like that. But apparently, I was in Saudi and it is confusing for me, the money and the electricity bill or whatever shopping. So I don't care about that money or whatever. But at that time, whatever like what you give to me. It's you shop, you do whatever, right? And I was thinking like you are more mature in finance, in spending, so let it be you are the one who's taking care of the money, like that. So how is in Egypt?
In Egypt, like this, we have to see two things. Who is working? Usually, the man is working. But in case of both of them are working, or in case if the woman is got some money from whatever she is rich from her inheritance or something, in this case, usually, they make the decision together. Big decisions like buying land, house, blah blah blah. These are family projects. They help each other in it.
Okay, let me explain. Biasanya dilihat dulu siapa yang bekerja nih. Kalau biasanya laki-laki yang bekerja. Nah, kalau misalnya istrinya juga bekerja atau punya warisan nih dari orang tuanya dan juga ada uang gitu ya. Mereka harus sama-sama mau keputusan apa aja, misalnya beli rumah, ya itu juga harus ya, walaupun istrinya juga nggak punya uang harusnya ada andil gitu kan. Tapi maksudnya ini di sini kayak uang dia disatuin, your money and her money to be bought land for example together.
If they don't want, that's another thing. But the general rule is that the husband is the one having the main spending. The wife can be responsible for stuff like the grocery. He will give her the money, for example, for the grocery. What is our budget for grocery for this month? Say, for example, 5 juta. Okay, he will give her at the beginning of the month. This is the 5 juta. This is for the grocery. That is different from if he will buy for her a gift. If you give her daily allowance, if she is not working, of course you have to give her some allowance to buy the stuff that is outside of that. But if she is working, it doesn't make sense. So, of course, if she is not, if she is working, she have to spend on her own small stuff.
Ya, jadi biasanya tuh laki-laki yang bekerja kalau di Mesir. Jadi kalau suami yang bekerja, jadi istri yang di rumah itu tapi yang tetap yang mengatur keuangan tuh suami, ya kan? The man still take care of the money, but the wife is given like daily, like groceries. Nah, jadi istrinya ya maksudnya daily monthly gitu dikasih sama suaminya. Misalnya kita butuh apa-apa aja nih sebulan ini apa. Dikasih tuh dari gajinya sebulan di awal 5 juta misalnya. Nah, ya udah istrinya yang buat makan, buat ongkos, buat listrik, buat apa itu. Tapi misalnya gajinya 5 juta, but the husband has salary 10 million, 10 juta. Nah, 5 jutanya yang dikasih ke istri pegang. The other 5?
Some couple I heard of, I know of, that the wife, when she is working, she is giving her salary to the husband. Investment, the big stuff is the husband stuff. They
Jadi
talk about it,
you-
but at
you
the end
keep
of
it,
the day,
The husband keep
yeah,
the money.
even if there is surplus of the money from the wife's salary, he will keep with him for big projects.
Nah, jadi kalau untuk ngurus keuangan investasi seperti itu suami. Jadi misalnya ada lebih 5 juta ya dia yang ngurus, dia yang pegang untuk misalnya mau buat apa ya gitu, buat dipegang lah, disimpan gitu. Misalnya juga istrinya ada bekerja, suami itu bisa juga dikasihin ke suami, bukan dikasihin ya, maksudnya digabungin untuk nanti untuk masa depan seperti itu. Nah, ada lagi misalnya istrinya bekerja nih, istrinya bekerja. Kalau nggak bekerja, ada dikasih uang pegangan untuk dia sendiri, misalnya beli make up, like buying make up if not working. To buy some makeup, to buy some for herself ya, allowance, apa kayak uang jajan lah bulanan di luar dari kebutuhan yang biasa. Nah, kalau istrinya kerja, enggak suami enggak ngasih lagi ke istri karena istri ada penghasilan sendiri, dan bahkan kalau ada kelebihan dari istrinya juga bisa membantu ngasihin untuk sama-sama gitu, enggak semuanya suami. Misalnya, oh kita punya mimpi beli rumah. Wah, kalau istrinya kerja, yang bantu juga buat beli rumah itu, nggak suaminya aja. Ya walaupun mungkin porsi suaminya lebih besar, right? Maybe like I said, if the wife is working and she has surplus from her salary also given to the husband to be doing some bigger stuff like buying house or buying land. But of course, usually the it should be the husband's responsibility, but or bigger than the wife's portion money.
It depends
It
on the
depends,
situation,
yeah.
but generally
Tergantung dari situasi.
most of the that I know, I will not claim that I know all about Egypt. Egypt is a very big country. There's 100 million person, and every couple have their own rules. But the one that
Yeah.
I know, at least they are more or less following the Islamic one. The husband is responsible for the stuff, the main stuff, the housing, whatever rent or buy, the car, whatever rent or buy, but is working. And she bought a car for herself. She bought some stuff for herself. That's up to her. If she want to share in some projects with the husband, they are agree to share to buy a bigger house, a bigger car. Between them, the line people have to know that in the Islamic one, it is separate and it is clear. It is separate. That I don't have something like a compound account or joint account. There is nothing like this.
Jadi uangnya suami, uangnya
they
istri,
can help each
uangnya
other,
istri.
yes.
Bisa saling membantu, tapi mereka punya uang sendiri-sendiri.
The family as a company, still the husband is the boss. The woman have the veto right, yes, but the husband is the boss.
Ya. Oke, bos.
Yeah.
Oke, bos. Au, ya oke. Jadi seperti itu ya. Aku mau bilang dulu ini kalau di Indonesia itu, yang di Indonesia itu yang aku tahu kalau uang istri. Nah, semuanya dikasihin ke istri. Dan kalau suami mau belanja apa-apa minta ke istri dulu seperti itu. Kalau dia denger kayak gitu, oh my god, kayak gitu ngapain suami minta lagi, udah dikasih. Maksudnya kenapa dikasihin semua? Harusnya suami juga pegang gitu. Oke. Jadi kalau ada pertanyaan lagi silakan di komen di bawah ya. Mau pertanyaan apa aja, misalnya soal apa gitu di Mesir yang beda dengan Indonesia, boleh ditanya sama Pak Amar. Kalau soal kesehatan juga bisa ke Dokter Amar ya. Dadah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ini udah mau